Hi everyone, Vasta here from Jump Consulting, and today is another T-shirt Tuesday. Today I have Jenny Coes from Peaceful Paws Pet Care out in Plainville, Massachusetts. What's up, Jenny? Thanks for giving me one of your T-shirts. So you guys, today's question actually comes from Carla, and Carla says, I think I need an office manager, but I don't know what the first steps are. What should I do first, hire them or get a handbook? All right, Carla, so here's the thing. Getting an office manager is like one of the best things you can ever do because it means that you are big enough and it means that you're going to get more time to do what you want and you're not going to be trapped in all of the mundane stuff. It's actually the very first step that you take to start putting yourself out of a job because you get an office manager, you put yourself out of a job, you become marketing, and then you find someone to replace you. Then you become something else, you find someone to replace you. Does that make sense? With this office manager, the very first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that all of your processes are streamlined. So what I mean is don't be taking 10 hours to do something that could take 1 hour because that will cost you a lot of money when you hand it over. So we want to make sure that like our room is tidy, if that makes sense, okay? I help a lot of people do that and make sure that they're doing things the most efficient way. I truly believe that you could basically run your operation for about 2 hours a day if you have everything streamlined. But a lot of times people really complicate the system. So step one is to get it all streamlined. All right, so now moving on to step two. Step two is going to be to get it all written down. The best way to do this is a 3-step process. I believe the first thing you should do is get Loom, Loom.com. It's a little extension that will record everything on your screen for you. So record what you're doing. So let's say it's how to do the schedule for your sitters, right? And so talk through what you're doing. Then you take that Loom video and you give it to someone who can write out instructions. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And then finally, it's called the mom test, okay? So give it to your mom or give it to someone who doesn't know your business and say, would you know what to do based off of these steps and watching this video? That's how you're gonna foolproof it. You might have to go around that loop a couple times because what you think is obvious might not actually be obvious to someone else. So the first step is to streamline your processes. The second step is to do that 3-step process to get it all written down. The third step is to find an office manager. People that typically make really good office managers are people that have had that kind of job in the past. Maybe they've been a receptionist somewhere. Moms are really good because they're very multitasking. They can have lots of windows open at the same time. Someone that is also a forward thinker, but also like really great. Like think of when you were in school. Do you remember like that kid that would always volunteer to go work in the office on like the free period? I was totally that kid. That kind of person makes a really good office manager. You might have to hire out for it, which is okay, or you might be able to promote from within. But that's what I would do. And this is an exciting time. Just know that they're going to mess up. They're totally going to mess up. But when they mess up, I want you to ask yourself 2 things. Is it a person problem or is it a process problem? And if you can identify which one it is, it will make your life a whole lot easier to solve. So this has been another T-shirt Tuesday. Thank you so much, Jenny Coes, for sending me your T-shirt. And thank you so much for your questions. Remember, you guys, when life gets you down, always keep jumping.